So card number 2 is called Solace. And this is the picture of what it looks like. And so interesting that I picked that this morning. Return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. A few years ago, I was walking on a regular basis. I sort of took up walking, and it started out, 10 minutes every day, and it worked up to half an hour. It was definitely a daily ritual. It was something that I loved doing. And then through a number of things that happened to me, I took myself out of that and I didn't allow myself to step back into nature and be connected. And so my intention is to change that. So let me read card number 2, Solace. While you may be feeling fatigued and alone, the fairies advise you to do what they do when they feel down, saddened, and in need of solace. Return to the trees and their wisdom. Trees and their energy speak to us. Their voices slow and strong, tendrils of energy that caress and surround us. It is now time for you to find that tree, that forest, that old growth place where you can connect your energy with the energy of the ancient ones. A tree who has seen so much and who can ease you through this current time in which you are caught up in the problems that beset you. The tree will confront you, lend you some of its energy, and soothe your hurts and ease your worries. You will emerge from this time healed, whole, and happier. Peace is a result of seeking solace with these old trees and true friends. With every breath you draw in sitting in your tree, know that you are breathing in their energy, their oxygen. And with your every out-breath, know that you are breathing in what you no longer need. Trees and humans, you are breathing out what you no longer need. Trees and human beings work beautifully together, and the fairies want to help reestablish this relationship for your own comfort and protection. When you find your tree healing, please ask its permission. When you find your tree for healing, please ask its permission before sitting with it. Then sit either within the tree or with your back up against the trunk. When you do so, a silvery mist-like aura will surround you and the tree. And you may become aware of orbs and lights around you, perhaps seen only with the corner of your eye. This is how you will know we are with you, for the fairies dwell in the trees, and we work together for the earth, for Mother. The only requirement we have is that by working with the trees for solace and healing, you will be able to comprehend how interconnected we all are, and how we need the old ones, the trees. By taking part in allowing them to clear your energy, you will work to help create safe places and these most powerful and wise of the wizards, the trees. Divinatory meaning. Time to plant a tree, feeling disconnected from nature. Time to garden and have plants and flowers around your home. Understand more about your growth. Put down deep roots. Take time to contemplate in a wild setting. Understand you are part of nature and of the earth. Starting to see and connect more with the natural world and with nature. Concerns for the world's old growth forests. Connection to the Celtic worship of trees and nature, and understanding that by doing so, you can connect with magic and the fairies more and more easily. If you dwell in a city, take time out for a park visit and a retreat into solitude. Solitude means solace. Connecting with bush and flower essences may be helpful at this time. Reversed meaning. You are spending so much time indoors under light sources that cannot help or heal you, that in fact they are draining you and creating illness and anxieties within your body, and yet you are refusing to make time to connect with nature. This resistance is because you feel you should be able to do all you need on your own, with no assistance. But the fairies ask you to consider welcoming in the beautiful healing energy of the old and wise ones, the trees, for in this way you will connect more strongly with the fairy realm and with the powerful healing energies. Your resistance is not only hurting you and keeping you feeling victimized and sad. The fairies ask you again to take yourself to a place, a park, a forest, a patch of green, where you can explore the healing available to you simply by merging with the energy of the old trees. You are of the earth. Denying that you are will lead to feelings of disconnection from this planet. This fairy reminds you that you are born out of her, just as they were, and that you are a beloved child of this beautiful planet, and to her nature realms you must look if you are to be whole, healed, and soothed from your worries with the mere illusions Let the fairies reach you through this natural world. How fitting is that? Uh, I think it's so important, particularly now that social distancing is a thing and the whole world is literally shutting down, and we're seeing, the impact on a moment to moment basis, that it would be so easy to live in that constant fear place of being worried and staying in and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and watching all of the, you know, negative and not so negative, good, bad, otherwise information that's constantly being streamed there. And I know for me that it's almost like an addiction, that I get addicted to, feeling that feeling of helplessness. And the truth is, it's my intention over the next 30 days to make sure that I'm accountable to myself, that I take time to do all the things that I don't normally do on a daily basis. Brush my teeth, have a shower, make sure my laundry's done, make my bed, make sure that I put cream on my body. My hands are dry for so much washing. Self-care is one of those things that seems to come last for whatever reason. And I think globally we're given an opportunity right now to stop and take the time to actually impact ourselves in a positive way. My feet have needed care for a long time because I wear sandals every day. My feet are in rough shape. And I always think, next week, I'll get a pedicure, I'll do this, I'll do that. And the truth is, I've got nothing but time right now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to soak my feet. And I'm going to repeat and rinse and repeat, because I think things like that are important. And we ultimately have been given the gift, if we can rearrange our work schedules, if, this, that, the other thing. But the truth is, we have 24 hours in a day, and we could dedicate a small portion of that to making sure that self-care is important. I know that that's what I'm going to do. I hope I inspire you to do the same. So much love in the world. Please seek out a green space. Like I live in the city, but I have this great sunroom that I have going on here with hummingbird feeders and plants and watching nature and just sitting here and being. And I think that's what the practice is offering right now, the opportunity to just be. Be well.